man. On some trail too. Podcasting. That'd be good for everybody because niggas like to hear, just hear something that I don't want to say something, but
back to the whole same page thing. A lot of people are on that page, on the page you're speaking upon right now. You know? So.
And my boy, because it's like you do need to be doing something. Like being lazy is not good. Like fucking waking up at a certain time that's like past 8 o'clock and shit. Like, oh my god, dude, you're not up yet. Like. What are you, gangster? Like, alright, yeah, I'm a fucking gangster. Alright, I'm up at fucking 6. Like, that's when you should be up. Like, when the sun wakes up, you get up.
Yeah.
But shit. Of course, niggas, I was doing something last night. It reminds me of Sopranos. Like, you always be doing something.
I never actually watched The Sopranos.
Oh, yeah, it's a good show. I don't know that any people's names, unfortunately, but Sopranos was good. It was like great gangster show. Fucking Tony, always looking out for everybody, always trying to do what's right. But it's like he's a gangster, but he ain't trying to fuck nobody over to the degree of you're outside of my business. Like being a gangster isn't bad. It's just that's what happens. Like that's exactly what it is with the mob. Like we always need to be ready. The military always needs to be there. My neighbor is ready to go in case the government starts fucking us. That's where it's gotten bad because it's like, no, we shouldn't put up with this shit. That Walmart does not employ anybody around here. What the fuck? That's our Walmart. It's like California isn't California. It's the United States of America, which is the United States of the people. We make California. I don't mean to sound, arrogant when I say it like that, but it's like, well, that's the culture that we live in now.
Yeah.
Where unfortunately we can't say, oh yeah, California's ours. The only thing we own is our home.
Not even.
That.
Not even.
Even that.
We don't own shit.
They can come up in the side, nah.
Yeah.
That's not right. We shouldn't stand for that.
Whatever you don't.
You know what sucks is that so that's what that's whenever your parents sign a birth certificate. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. I became a corporation. 3 corporations up in here.
That was it. After that, it was done. The fucking contract is there.
We is allowed to breathe.
Yeah.
If you want to make some money, actually, if you want to make some money, you can, but you're going to give up that tax. Who you going to give up that tax, boy? I pay my taxes proudly. But, in a dishonorable proud.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
So you got to live. You got to give to Caesar what is Caesar's, but Caesar didn't get that money just because he was Caesar, Caesar had to go rape and pillage and shit. That's why I hope 2020 niggas decide we ain't about to go to no World War III. What are you talking about?
I know, but damn, nigga, motherfucking shit's pretty fucked up right now.
But why? It's like because they done did some shit. Because y'all decided to kill a nigga who's a top general and shit. Nigga, this is World War 16. This is World War 16. This ain't the first person in America done killed.
Yeah.
This is not, and it ain't gonna be the last. Which is why, man, no, I'm not fighting for you. I'm sorry. Like, we all have phones and shit now. Like, I hope military dudes are like, no, I'm sorry, man. We need to stop. We need to get out of this. This is destructive. Like, I got a family at home who could really use my help. Let me please, no. If I don't shoot this nigga, then what?
Right.
Then he'll not. All right, then he'll shoot him. Cool. I'm gone. Bye. Fucking shoot you in the head. All type of crazy shit, man. It's like, man. You don't stop it. Look at your life. Like I don't have a problem with you. That's just what I was talking about. You should learn how to use a gun. Like niggas got guns. It sucks. But if a nigga don't shoot you, maybe you shoot him first. Or be able to get out of the way and do some goddamn thing. You need to learn about guns. Just like how you need to learn about, the body. Like it was different when they had a sword and shit. Like nigga, just kill a nigga with a knife, that's different. That's in my hand. Throwing the gun and stuff, that's different. It might not, you gonna feel something because you kill somebody, but shooting the gun, that's it. It's a little bit different, man.
Come up here.
Playing video games has desensitized us, but that's the whole thing though. You're taking a life. Like, the closer you do it, the more of a man you feel. Like how close to life, that's what you need to understand. Like these dudes that's calling these shots that killed an Iranian dude, they obviously haven't. Because if you knew what it was like to kill somebody or to even be that close to someone else's life. Even with roll on the floor, you feel it. It's like, no, how could you? You know, like he's not the only way is if they're doing something crazy against me. Yeah. And Iranians have not been doing anything crazy towards Americans. It's been Americans doing crazy things toward them. So it's like, how can you not?
Well, it's over land. That's pretty much the whole thing, because they're in their land, militarized out there. They have they have a base out there.
Oh, okay, and I hear you. That's okay. So all that's true, right?
Well, what I'm saying is that's why they're able to do it. That's all I'm saying. That's why they're able to fucking sit there and start punking these motherfuckers, because they fucking want to do it over land.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically over renewable resources.
Yeah, that's what it really is. It's like, because I hear what you're saying. It's because they have a base and things like that. All right, okay, we should be aware of them having a base, but just be aware.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the motherfucker, America really chose to go out there and do that. That's all I'm saying.
To put the base there, or
like damn.
Because that's wrong too. That's where the problem. Well,
that's where the problem really.
That's where the problem starts. Like, nigga, leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah.
What are you even? Don't we buy shit from them? Yeah. We should want them to prosper. The more shit they have, the cheaper they can sell it to us. Like, and that goes with everything. Like, I don't even understand, I do know. I mean, I know this is all propagated. Like, this has all been propagated. This has to be a plan, because for a minute we was making, even doing the wrong shit, we was still able to make some good money, with their oil and stuff. Like, yeah, we're gonna keep doing it. Yeah, like life good, everything good. Like, we should be able. I do know. I don't know who called the shot, or who decided no, it's time. Maybe I don't know. 2008 was crazy for everybody. Maybe that was when, because they decided. They all decided, nope, we're gonna fuck this shit up. Plan over. We got everything we needed. We made enough money or whatever, but now we're going to continue to do our fuck shit over there to them. We're done with the Chinese or whatever. However it happened, maybe we were supposed to build up a huge debt. Cause that's how I see it. I know it.
I mean, what's crazy though? This shit been going on for years, even before America was made. I was just watching some shit on YouTube about I think it was like a part in Mexico, like the very bottom part of Mexico, and it was like in AD times. It was like 1900 AD or some shit. I forget when. And it was talking about the emperor for China. What's his name?
Like Chinese emperor name. I don't know a lot of them.
Damn, the most famous one is the most famous.
Mao Zedong.
No. Fuck, what's that dude's name? Damn.
Or we're talking about the Korean guy?
No, Shanghai. No, it's not.
Yeah, right. Without sounding racist, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. So this dude came through and fucking started taking over shit, like, and that's pretty much the same way and they did it because they wanted to have like housing and shit like that, and there was already housing there, so they came through and started just taking over. Like, all right, we're gonna fucking use their houses. Some people are going to surrender, some people are not. Yeah. And they just started tricking people. They would tell people, all right, cool, make a deal with you. And then they would chase them down and start fucking killing them. It's crazy. All of this shit's been like, I guess it's just war. I guess it comes down to war at the end of the day over shit to live. Is the way America sees it still, So.
Because, again, I'm going to jump into theory one more time. It's like, why would you want to, like, use money or whatever, like, and then end up killing them? Like, if that was your plan, it would have been better if you had just came and just killed them, and just took in the houses and then said, fuck it, we're going to declare war, but no, they don't want to do it like that. But theoretically, here it comes. Man still wants to kill his brother.
Yeah.
Cain killed Abel. Eve may have fucked up, but Cain killed Abel. All right? Niggas became aware and God sent this out, but then Cain went on ahead and killed Abel. All right? Now, that's theory right there. I was throwing at you, but shit, we still want to do things that way.
Yep.
That is the problem. Like, no matter what, man wants to not work with man. Man doesn't want to work with man. We do. Yeah. But that's the spirit. That's what it is. That's why he put it there in the book like that. That's why it's at the start.
Especially if the man isn't the man going out to do the dirty work, and if the man is just gets to chill while all this shit goes down, and all he has to do is say, yeah, go shoot this motherfucker.
Like, go ahead, take the shot.
That's even worse. It's like billionaires on billionaires.
Bro.
Just like, hey, I'm sending a hit towards your shit. That's crazy.
It's more than crazy how we're still like, instead of just focusing on that and saying, because even still we ain't gotta kill him, but hey, we about to press him. Yeah. We about to press him for sure, because even the niggas that's holding their guns saying no, don't press him. What do you mean don't press him? They pressing you. They doing the same shit to you. Like, come on. Come on. I know I'm taking a stretch. I know we was doing what we was doing earlier. Okay, I know I'm taking a stretch. But really, son, man still doesn't want to work with man. Like, on higher levels than me, where real shit goes down, them niggas still don't want to work with each other. Like, nah, your people can't live. Like, what do you mean my people can't live? Fuck your people then, because they over here too. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I know that's a small thing, but man still wants to kill man. World War III, like, that should only be a joke. World War II shouldn't even happen. But, niggas, even the Germans, they didn't want to just do what they had to do. And I'm not saying that things ain't hard, because maybe I am taking a stretch. Cain killed Abel, but Eve did what she did. The hell you talking about? Yeah. Eve may have eaten that goddamn fruit because Adam, he done went ahead and took some of it too. Now let's, because even that's a story that isn't necessarily, it's true to me because that's how I was raised and that's how I understand it. But I also,
it makes sense.
I also understand that, the Adam, that's like the cells, the Adam, and then the Eve is the start of life. That's why she has the womb. Yeah, I heard that from somebody else too, from the Nation of Islam. But it's like, yeah, you gotta look a little bit deeper into the story, and that's why I know I'm crazy when I say all this shit right here, because it's like things are a little bit harder. People all have to make the right decision, and it won't be easy. I'm not saying that you don't have to take life. Like, that's another thing. Man has to understand that is what we do. Okay, we take life. All right, we can't give it. We can try. We can always nurture it. We do a good job of nurturing things to be strong. Like, that's what men are supposed to do. Be strong. Be ready, because you might have to defend this stuff. Unfortunately, how things have been going in time, we know that Cain wants to kill Abel. We know that. I ain't saying go out and kill Abel first. That's why fucking Goku is like how he is. Motherfucker. Japanese are smart, boy. Man. But you can't just go out and kill Cain. He has the right to life. And I put finger quotes like a motherfucker because I believe that you probably should take out the one that's evil. Maybe you should, but then you become evil. There's nothing wrong with knowing how to take life, but that's why they call it sparring. That's why they train you to know, all right, good, stop. Now stop.
To not go far,
yeah. But now, right? And to the other dude that had to, hey, that next time you need to have your hand up so that way he doesn't get that in. And that he doesn't choke you. Okay? Good job. Next, let's go. Everybody needs to know. Men differently than women. But men need to know that. But that's exactly why Cain decided to, because he got the same training that Abel did. He knew exactly what to do just like Abel did. But decided, and of course, I also think, that there are more than just Cain and Abel, more or less. They were in a secluded place, but that doesn't mean that the whole earth wasn't, because God ain't a fool. That's how the Adam and the Eve, life started in different places. But that's where he chose to do his thing, because that's where he was like, these are the people I'm going to talk about in this story. Whatever. So take that story how it comes, how it goes, but hopefully, let me look at that a little bit different way, because everybody will fall. Yeah, that's what sin is, man. Everybody has that spirit and understands that they need to do what's quote unquote, I ain't gonna say right, but what's good for them to live, what's necessary. But generally, taking someone else's life shouldn't come up on that scale. It should be about helping people grow and doing that type of stuff, and that's where jobs come from.
Tagging them?
We're all gonna get together and build this fucking, well, I was about to say wall. We're gonna build some houses. We're gonna build, we need to make this fucking lake over here. You see that? Yeah, we need to make sure they can stream over here to us so we can get our shit going. We need to fucking start, growing up this city so that we can become a great city, That's the other route that people went to. Tower of Babel and all that stuff, where it's like, there's a problem in that too, where they decided to go up And it's like, no. Go out. Go out and keep making a great city. Make a great city everywhere. So that way when you get up to the, hey, we got our road here. How you doing, people? We see your village. We're going to continue this road because we have our people over there. Why don't you assimilate into, our people, into our town? I see you've been out here struggling like a motherfucker for a long time. So go ahead and get in there. And we have our welfare shit over there. So we can help you, shit for free that way. No, because in a tower like Utopia, it's like, then it makes fucking sense. But like the whole world should be a city, but not in the degree of fucking like of hell. Like I know
motherfuckers are drunk on drugs.
Yeah, you always see it like that. It's like why?
Like,
that's
niggas
the
are crashing cars.
That's the propaganda. It's like because where you have natural things like the ocean and islands and things like, obviously we can't go out there, but up until that point, it is all the way fucking civilized all the way up here. Okay, we work together into the sea, to shining sea,
like the Renaissance era.
Like how the Indians used to do that shit. And even though the Indians were killing people too, nigga, there was naked bitches and bison all over the goddamn place. Like, how you fuck this up, man?
I know, right?
I would much rather there be bison and naked bitches all over the place right now. Much rather. Okay? It's like, dude, people...
And that's some shit.
People were already doing well, okay? It has only been since, like, the 1800s that America came and started doing shit. I don't even know how Britain got turned the fuck out. Maybe they started because, dude, they got their hands on fucking something. Something. I mean, the Moors had just came in and made it all good in Spain and all that shit. Started going out. Jesus just died 2,000 years ago, or, the last savior. Like, what the fuck, man? Everything's good. Somebody said, no. We need to stop this. Because empires have always come and gone.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Fuck that empire shit. Man, I don't want to be a part of that shit no more. I ain't saying we can't have no empire, but nigga, I'm going to have an empire to give to God. Don't act like you ain't got no spirit. And I actually, I need to say this. I shouldn't say God anymore. Because when I say God, I know what I'm talking about. The one whom the Hebrews call, Jehovah Jireh. I'm talking about that God, the Hebrew God who lines up with that, and maybe that ain't the right God either. Maybe I should pay more attention to the sun. But I know my spirit, man, and my spirit says that no, we need to raise the children. Like, come on, don't slap your bitch. You're giving pussy, and you know what? Come on, you tricking, just trick. It's okay. Like, come on. You over here messing up other niggas. Yeah. On a real scale. Like, my niggas don't even like their own people no more. Like, all these NBA players over here getting white bras and shit. It's like, come on, now, don't do that to yourself. That's not embarrassing. That's a disgrace. You don't like your mother? I heard that from my nigga, I forgot his name. Damn, Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb was the first guy I heard him say. He funny as fuck. Corey Holcomb is a comedian. He's older now, but I know he was on the show. I know he was on the show, but I just don't remember what show. I just kind of got back into what he was doing last year when he started making this podcast. It's been on for a minute. Corey Holcomb is funny, but he has a very realistic point of view of things, man. And I kind of agree with it, but he's also an older black guy. So that's why I agree with him, really. Because he's an older black guy, it's like, yeah, nigga, I see what you're saying. I agree with that. That's shit that my uncles would say. I agree with that. But it's like, man, she over here giving you the world. Like, I'm not saying that every girl is good and all, but damn, man, I just don't know what else, maybe people just aren't satisfied, like, come on, man, like, you really not satisfied with that? Like,
well, some people's education level
isn't
there. You gotta understand that too. There's a lot of motherfuckers that are not as conscious as we are, or knowledgeable on the things that we know.
It makes me wonder, like, because I'm not saying that I'm conscious, but
I mean, you're obviously more aware than a lot of people that you've met before, right?
But a lot of other people have jobs. Or have a nice house, or are doing other things, and I don't know, it's like,
yeah, but just because you got those things doesn't really make that person, that person.
That's one of my flaws. So I kind of see it like that, but that's as a person that doesn't have a lot right now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people just, you know, are not as fortunate. Like, I'm very knowledgeable on things, and I still have my ups and downs in life, you know?
Mm.
I gotta work my ass off this year, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go hard, because if I don't, then nothing's gonna work out for me. But at the end of the day, there's people out there that are dumber than me that I got their shit together, like you said. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you gotta understand, some people are very fortunate. There's a lot of people that are not, and then also your education level. So all of these things come in play, and it's an equation, more so. It's like, it's an equation that people gotta have within their life, and some people fortunately have that equation correctly, and they just follow the equation. But at the end of the day, you know, if they were to go out on their own and everybody or the equation changed, they wouldn't be able to handle it as much as we would. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of, you know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole system.
You gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Roll with the punches. Yeah. Shoot. Bringing it back to fighting, that's one thing that I think you would learn at that point. You know, when you can spar with somebody and you realize, oh shit, this nigga can hit me. You know, like, this guy really can't fucking hit me. I need to adapt to survive. Like, I know we're playing, but I want to play too. Like, you know, you need to understand that you gotta adapt. Like, fuck, man, I thought not having a job for a minute would be cool while I wait. It's like, nah, you cannot wait for another job. Like, that's not the thing.
You gotta go out and get it.
That is not the thing.
That's what I did, man. When I first started doing this shit, I was weak as fuck. I didn't know shit about anything. That was my first time learning about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I just went for it and kept going. And I've been there for almost a year already. But I've tapped out my main master. Like, I've submitted him before, and I've submitted 2 purple belts, 1 brown belt, a blue belt, several fucking blue belts, actually, a lot of white belts.
51-65.
So I could definitely say that, you know, within a year I went in, I worked my ass off, because I go there more than anybody else goes there. So
Fuck yeah, boy.
But, you know, that's the whole thing. Same thing with me. Like, at one point, dude, I fucking stopped working, and all I would do is, like, jiu-jitsu and shit. So I put my time and effort into that, and it certainly paid off, because now I'm very knowledgeable on it, and now I'm gonna get to go to competitions. Now I'm gonna get to, like, really start doing shit.
I'm more aware too. You become more aware, man.
Yeah.
Get up on niggas' vibes and shit.
Yeah. And it makes you a lot quicker in life too. Like, my reflexes are a lot better than they used to be. You know, there's a lot of things that actually come for it physically and mentally. So it's pretty cool.
You know, in China, I think even to this day, they like still have niggas out there like, nah, when you're a kid, you learn this shit.
Well, Russia does too.
Yeah.
Where Khabib's from. That nigga's whole fucking Dagestan, all that shit. Those motherfuckers are grown up like that. They do martial arts. They do Zambo and fucking boxing. They do Zambo and boxing.
Kickboxing,
yeah, and kickboxing. But yeah, they're born and raised that way. But you know what's crazy? They're good people. You know.
Yeah.
They're really good people. They're honestly, dude. If I were to say, they're raised really well because of the. That's why they call martial arts a discipline.
That's why it's an art.
You know.
That's why it's
disciplinary art.
Disciplinary art. You know, it's a discipline.
Yeah.
That's why. Discipline is actually a good word. But that's why, man. It's like we in America, going back to theory, in America, we really do, like, why not make every kid learn some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, don't make it be, well, this person lives over here. No, motherfucker, every motherfucking school, pay these goddamn teachers. How you not gonna pay a teacher? And we still stand for it. Like, no, we need to fight for that shit. Like, real shit. Like, we can't keep letting this shit happen. Okay, out of theory.
But you know what's crazy? They teach wrestling at fucking schools. I've always asked myself, why don't they teach any other shit? But I guess that's America,
at the younger level.
That's America, though.
They make you wait until high school, and it's like, what's that all about? I'll tell you what it's all about. Well, we might need that nigga to work, right? And we just never change the system. We just never change the system because it's on paper and because they said so. It's like, nigga, there's lots of shit on that paper that we don't do. Shout out to America. We supposed to have denuclearized. We were supposed to have denuclearized because because of the Geneva Convention and shit like that. We never did.
Oh shit.
We never did. That's like a huge.
And that was a treaty, right?
Yeah. That was like why World War II ended. You know, we
Damn.
never did that shit. So it's like, what are you talking about, America?
But we're not the only ones, right? I think they believe fucking Russia.
Because that's because we didn't stop. How the hell everybody else gonna stop, but we don't stop? You know?
They're like, hell no, we're gonna keep doing this shit.
Exactly. And it's all because America didn't stop. You know, like that's the plot. That is the plot. That's how you know that's the plot, nigga. That was some huge shit niggas did. That was real shit that niggas did in World War II. Like, niggas did not have to do that. That was real shit that they decided to do. They did it for something. And it wasn't for no goddamn glory. They did it for something, nigga. That's why they make all the Marvel movies like that. I'm telling you.
Hey, you know they really got that Iron Man suit? Have you seen that shit?
No, I haven't seen it.
Damn, I'm gonna show that shit to you right now.
Boy, it's like, come on now, man. I already knew they had secrets because of the pharaohs and all that stuff, but nigga, that was art. They just put it there as a monument. We trying to do different shit with our stuff. We over here trying to kill people with the shit we find. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, that shit's wild.
Fuck, I got a low.
How you make a suit that's like the Iron Man suit and you don't do good with the shit? Like, oh, it's a little jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's straight.
Watch, you're gonna see that shit. That shit looks crazy.
It's a little different than what I
Oh
thought.
wait, this. Oh no, this is not the one I wanted to show you, but
It's a little jetpack.
no, it is this. It is this, but it's it looks way different. The military has it. They're doing like a testing.
I can imagine because seeing that, I know. Seeing something like that, I know. Got the goddamn
This one,
shits on your hand.
This one looks crazy.
Backing out. They went to the house and they went to already.
No, you still don't got no like metal plates on them.
I'm not too sure. It might be an exoskeleton.
I don't want his face to be exposed.
I only got a green pistol.
Like that's an easy one right there. You ain't got no Iron Man suit no more. You ain't got no Iron Man suit no more. That's great. That's a good start.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, come on now, like. Military, please be real. And it's only the American military. Every other military be like, hey, check out our shit. Yeah, we parading. All right, go back in the house. You know, America be the only niggas be like, nah, we sending these boats to go over there to fucking set up a base, nigga. We's going to make a base in Japan. Like, nigga, why? All right, so we good to have a base over here, right, too, right? No. So the Chinese don't get to have a China base over here? Like, y'all niggas can have an embassy. That's in direct fucking relation with ours. It's like, come on now, my nigga, y'all doing too much, man. And I ain't saying that what we doing is wrong and all that, but it is. You know, it definitely is, my nigga. Like, yeah. No. Yeah. You know, matter of fact, I am saying what we're doing is wrong. What America is doing in a whole is wrong because we all stand for that shit right now. We all fucking let America happen. We all do. You know, fuck the Electoral College, man. Fuck all this shit that's written down on paper. We will write new ones. Okay, we will write new ones. Nigga.
Isn't that crazy how it hasn't been changed since what 19?
No revolution. Revolution is a normal thing, and it's gonna come. Like I just want to make sure that all my niggas know that it ain't even about all that shit, nigga. It's about what's right, nigga. Or you know what? Not even what's right, because some people. Like, I don't even know how it's going to happen. Maybe there will be a civil war, you know, like, who knows? But it's like, come on now. We can have a government. We can.
No, I don't think there'll be a civil war, but I think there'll be like, well, you know what? Yeah, it'll be more like, no, I can't.
Because niggas ain't going to want to give up that power.
It won't
be in America.
You think it'll be in America?
Because that's the only place where shit needs to go down. The niggas that's deciding, the people that's deciding that there's, you know, that we need to go to war are over there in the White House. You know?
You heard that shit. Podcast
moment.
The motherfucking podcast.
I am recording a little bit of this. I hope it's still recording. I don't know. Is it recording? I hope this is that. It is, right?
That kind of thing, yeah.
What the fuck?
So fucking like it's like we can have a government. That's cool. We can. But what we can't have is y'all niggas out here acting like we not gonna work the government and like do what's right no more. Like, who cares how it was written? We'll write a new constitution.
Yeah.
It's okay. It is okay. We'll write a new constitution. We'll take out the 3/5 clause. We'll take out all the other unnecessary things and we'll write a new one. It's okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world. Trust me. It might just be the end of your concept of the world. okay? Because
I know,
we
it's
can't
all-
keep living like this. Because it's not living. It's not living. Everyone else is living. Okay, Russia gets to live. Chinese get to live. Oh, there's 3 billion Chinese. Yeah, and all 3 billion of those
They landed
motherfuckers
in
get
the
to live.
house, yeah. I
Niggas
should
getting
just
rich
do that,
every
man.
goddamn
There's more
day.
chests and
Okay,
shit.
we can do that too. All these warehouses and
That's
stuff.
how-
Like, no.
top
We'll
ones.
build
I
it.
didn't even hear
It's
them
okay.
complaining, though.
We'll take the time. We'll do it. We have the resources. We'll grow the trees. We'll make sure the water gets here. We'll do that. We will. Trust me, we will. And we'll do it fairly. We don't have to pay. We don't. Well, okay, we should pay. You should pay certain things, I guess. You know, like you should. You should. But not to the drastic degree of like, like where this person's going to be fucked up if he pays. This person can't take care of his kid if he pays. Like, no, that's ridiculous. That's you doing that.
Yeah.
Stop it, or we'll slap you because we've tried to talk. We have. We've tried to talk. Okay? We will put up your son in power. Okay? We'll take you out and put up your son just so he understands that you need to do shit right. And he will. We understand you don't want to give it up. We don't want to take it from you. Our family does this. But don't think for a fucking second that we're not gonna try to live here. We want you to live too, but not crazy.
Yeah.
We can't let you live crazy. We play baseball around here. We play baseball around here.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's like that's a human thing. That's why the Garden of Eden got fucked up. Well, let's not go there. But like that's a natural thing, man. I want to live, so I'm doing this. As I was living, my mans came up and said, "Hey, I'm trying to live here too." Okay, so what you need? I need this. All right, I got this. This is what you got for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to live over here. Oh, that's where you live? That's where I live. All right, for sure, man. Hey, you trying to live? Hey, let me live off you right here. Boom, boom, boom. And that can mean anything, but like that's
Wouldn't it be
life.
crazy how life would be if trade and barter was still the shit? Isn't that-
Trading and bartering. Because I know I'm over here speaking in theory, but look at that.
Yeah.
It's already a thing. I didn't even bring that up. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Bartering and trading. I got this.
Like a motherfucker really printed out a paper and said, "This is what's gonna control life."
'Cause
instead of trading.
They
barter.
used to do gold. Because gold was cool, I suppose. All right, he got
But
that,
was,
value.
and that was still considered.
You know?
Yeah.
He can't trade anything else. He
That
got
was like
this.
having $100 bill in the trade and barter game. That's what that was.
That's $100 bill. You got some silver? Oh, for sure, for
Oh,
sure.
that's a 50 right there.
For sure, for
Oh no,
sure.
wait, silver. Yeah, silver's under gold, right?
Mhm.
But platinum's over gold.
I think platinum is, but not. That's only because we know how platinum is made. So maybe it is, but gold might be a little bit more because you can always get the gold. You know,
True.
gold may be more excess. That's compared to
Yeah,
platinum.
but that should be crazy, man.
Bro.
I've always thought about that.
And that's not even the only system. That's just one. There's lots of other things that we can do to just live. And that's what always happens. Cain killed Abel. It wasn't just that Cain killed him, it was that he thought. He thought because what? Because God spoke to him and said, what you gave wasn't worthy. It wasn't the same as Abel. Remember, God is here. Maybe God was there, maybe he wasn't. I believe that he was, but I also believe that that's because God is always present. It's just that, the way humans are set up now, our spirits are so out of whack and out of line that we can't see it. We can hardly even pick up on people's vibes. We can hardly even see the evil that's happening to us and how to stop it. It's like God ain't never said that this earth is confusing. And that it's, you can't figure it out. It's like, oh no, yes you can. And it's quite easy actually. Quite simple. There's already people who are trying to do it. You just need to get in line and help it go out or help it happen. Maybe that's what life is, but I believe life is also about that victory. It's been too long of us losing this shit. Yeah, man.
It just it takes more than one person, and not a lot of people want to get together and do it.
Yeah. Shit, even me, man. I gotta become a little bit more accessible. I be wanting to do things. It's like, you know what? Maybe I should do something else. Just like what you said with education and stuff. That's how you know. It's like, yeah, I am a little bit smart because you have to realize the death that you're causing when you don't, do those things that you should be doing. You know, God is within you. You know. You know. You know. Not everybody gets to know. Some people are legit fucking confused. Or want to act like it. Shit, man, I'm not. And I still act like it. But hey, man, you know, that's 2020, man. Shit, I ain't never not been about my paper. I just been on a fucking slack game, man, because of this shit that's in my mind right here. It's like, come on, man, what you... How
it demotivates you, kind of, right?
I feel like I should be in that game. You know, I feel like I should be, like, nigga, I feel like we should not be losing this shit. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier than niggas is making it seem. You know, like, we can reach these niggas. We can change shit by 2022. We can be on that path by 2022. Fuck the president. We can get rid of that shit. Or at least make it so that the president actually does his job. Nigga, there'll be a new president 2022. But that's not one new president. Yep.
Is that one the
No, that's supposed to be 2024 according to our shit. But fuck our shit. I feel like that nigga, yeah, it's time to change that. Like, that's not, no. The president should not do his job. Because the Congress doesn't want to follow the right papers because it's written down a certain way. Like, no, that's not fair. Because it's written like that, you don't, like, we're not going to get rid of this guy? And I don't want to say get rid because I did say get rid earlier. Like, that's not what I mean. I don't mean get rid of him, but you're not going to fire this fucking guy?
Yeah.
Like, come on. We can't be about that shit. We need to let fucking Kane take his ass over there where the fucking other Canes are. Okay? Let them go live over there and live fucked up. But then what all the Canes gonna do when they get it together? Which is why I said what I said. Like, you know, maybe that Thor shit, or not Thor, but that nigga that with the hand where he takes half the life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that shit does need to happen.
What's that? That's fuck, I forget that nigga's name. He has all the jewels on that shit.
Yeah, that Iron Man was fighting against.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Forget his name, man.
Fucking Maximilian. Maximilian. Fucking Maximilian, purple nigga Maximilian had the fucking claw shit. Like, no, he was right. Like, you know, he came from the planet Titan. Like, no, he knew. Like, nah, nigga, we all strong. Like, but we understand.
We understand.
Some of these niggas need to go. Like, some of these niggas need to go. And you know what? To be fair, it'll be half. I might go too. I might go too. But at least the other half of them niggas will realize, shit. Damn, did half the niggas just leave? Maybe we can't. Maybe we do need to get this shit together. Of course, that ain't gonna work. But, you know, like, that shit that's going on within you is not that hard to figure out. It really isn't, bro. If you a man, go fucking figure out what you do well and go help niggas. Like, how do you not want to help niggas? But
well, you know what it is? It's also the lack of discipline. Yeah, that's why, like I said, that's why martial arts is discipline, because it helps you find that. Ever since I did that shit, I'm here. Like, I feel like I feel alive more than I ever have before that. Honestly, I'm back to where I was at when I was a kid. Like, that's how I feel right now, and that has helped me. So, like I said, it's back to an equation. So what's the equation for a man, for example, would be like live a healthy life, also be active, and also have some type of trade or skill,
have a skill
that you have.
What's up, Mark?
And those things right there. Ali. What's up, Ali?
What's up, Ali?
What's up, Ali? And so those things are key elements for your mind and soul.
Healthy lifestyle, active lifestyle, healthy, active, and having a skill or trade or something like that to actually do something with.
And be able to help out others. You know, that's also a skill or trait. Yeah. I would consider that a skill or trait. Because, you know, that's what a lot of people do. Like those Russian dudes, they go like I think once a year and help people out in their neighborhood and stuff. Like things like that is like voluntarily help is what's also gonna make you feel good in the inside. Mm-hmm. You know, you always feel good even if you're not in the right environment or right position to really help somebody out and you still help them out. It's still better than not helping them out. Yeah, you get a really good feeling off of that. And so those key things or key components in a human are needed, you know, and to have those things, you feel complete, you feel, you know, you feel that spirit of God, like you said, you know, and it helps you become a better person, and that's how people. But right now, people are not doing things like that, you know. And keep in mind, America feeds us shitty ass food, has very bad entertainment. Like, honestly, we're not creative with our entertainment anymore. It's always the same.
Bro,
bullshit.
because they've been killing niggas for too long, man. It's like, let's be real. It's only been people like us that have been able to entertain or sing or dance, you know? It's like, if you don't value singing and dancing, there's a problem with you. There is a problem with you, man. Like, how is that important to you? Entertaining yourself. Like, you don't have a song in your goddamn heart?
I know, right? At least one. You gotta have at least one.
Cause niggas out here, well, Roddy Ricch, like, no, nigga, not goddamn Roddy Ricch. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't never heard an instrument a day in your life, man?
Yeah.
Something beautiful, or your mom saying something nice to you, something you read, you know, anything. A song in your heart, man. I didn't mean a literal goddamn song. I meant something good that you repeat to yourself at all times, man. Yeah. Where's your spirit?
Well, you know, I was watching this, what is it called? Something Wings, and it's this white dude that makes dudes like eat wings but get hotter throughout the questions.
Oh yeah, I like
Hot
that one.
Ones or something.
Hot Ones.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hot Ones, and it was who was that chef? The one that talks shit.
Chef Ramsay.
Yeah, Chef Ramsay,
the man.
So Chef Ramsay was on the show, and it was like a recent podcast, or not podcast, but show, and he was eating, and he was like talking about how nowadays the era of people that are growing up are called, he calls them snowflakes. He's like, they're snowflakes. He's like, you know, they get butthurt off of certain things, and you know, we're just so aware of other things that we're not supposed to be aware of.
Yeah.
And it's just because they don't have that.
Because it's like, man, that's why I kind of have a good feeling about this generation, you know, in that regard. Because it's like, it's good to be aware. It's good. But, you know, like, the whole being a bitch about it, like, I don't get that. Like, it's good that you're aware of them, so apologize. Yeah. You fucked up, you made a mistake, say sorry, and just and let them, and actually do better, but let them know that, you know, I'm right. You know, you're right, I was wrong, and get it out there and get it over with, you know, because that's what I feel like people really want to do, but maybe they just don't know how to say sorry. They don't want to feel like they offended anyone. It's like, dude, you're gonna offend some people, man.
I think they made it cool to not say sorry. People made it cool to not to judge and be judgmental. Because sorry comes from compassion, shit. You know, and people don't have compassion anymore because of the lack of compassion or the lack of exercising your compassion. You know, that's the whole thing, is you gotta exercise these things, and people don't do that anymore. They exercise the judgmental part of them. Yeah. And so everybody has a judgmental side.
Me, I know that, yeah.
Everyone has that, but it's really just about how much of it do you use and how much of it is used for the correct reason. Because you could be judgmental, like, for example, a judge in court. Yeah. That's being judgmental, obviously, but at the same time, it's for a good reason, because maybe somebody killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? So those that's the correct that's the correct having of judgment, but you know, a lot of people don't do that. They choose to judge people because they just think they're judges.
If you want to be a judge, you judge yourself.
Exactly. Judge yourself, or go try to be a judge.
Or go
see how hard it is. Yeah. See how hard it is.
Don't go around judging others, though. There's lots of niggas to judge.
Yeah. Anybody could judge, you know, but it's like, come on, how many? Every day you're learning something new. I mean, I believe
growth mindset.
Yeah, I believe I learned something. You know, at the end of the day, like, dude, that's better, you know? That's better to do. Learn something every day.
Fucking, man, it feels better to forgive, dude. Like, man, people are, like that. It's better to forgive, man. Let this world continue to roll with y'all niggas being cool with each other, man. Like, all this whole coup d'etat stuff that America is doing, it's like, we starting this shit, okay? It starts and ends with us. We don't want to get out of theory.
No, yeah.
Crack one from there.
You gotta make sure that you either go judge
yourself. Everybody gotta smoke some weed or something. Man. Somebody gotta take a joint, man. All these motherfuckers gotta smoke a joint together and just say, what are we doing?
What are we really doing right here, bro? Like, come on. Hey, like niggas don't even have fucking places for homeless niggas to live and shit. Like, what do you mean? How much access? Niggas don't even, I ain't saying you gotta go grow your own food, but it's like, come on now. We know that this shit that we doing is fucked up. Pay these teachers, pay these fucking farmers, nigga, and let's start living life again, man. You can still have your bank, you know, but it's like, nah, it's written down like this. Fuck you. Say what you really mean in your heart, man, because this don't make no sense. Please say what's really in your heart, dog. These niggas got secrets and shit. I've been watching that show, The Watchmen, and it's like, man, that shit is real. Like, you know why America really fucked up? And this is something that's always just gonna be the real, but because they've never denounced the Ku Klux Klan. They've never denounced the KKK. America has never went out and said, you right. This is all them niggas right here. This is the KKK, and we are putting them niggas in jail. Okay, we are done with that. No more. We are through. We didn't even know what was really going on. But once we found out, we had to get rid of this type of organization. White, black, Mexican, Chinese, These niggas, they are too active for the destruction of too many certain people. We just can't let that happen. We're cool with letting the bad people getting taken care of. But we know this dude's bad and he ain't getting taken care of. This whole crew is bad.
I think the reason that they said that was because they couldn't never get rid of them because it would be considered a religion, I think. They're considered a religion, and, you know, obviously in America or whatever, the laws against religion is really no laws. Like, it's like, you know, we got no law against religion. So they made it into a religion, which is what covered their asses to not get fucking fucked over by just their... Because that's still a First Amendment right. It's your opinion. Yeah. And that's what... Them motherfuckers are smart.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
But
they're smart.
But who for doing what wrote they did, the Constitution?
Us.
A nigga man wrote it. A nigga man wrote it. But who thought that shit up, okay? And they was right there side by side when they did it.
Yeah.
Right there side by side when they did it. Them motherfuckers ain't smart because they barely do a good job of avoiding it now. They barely do a good job of avoiding it now. The only thing is that they also got the police. They also got the doctors. They also got the lawyers. They got everything that they need. You know, and it's like that's where World War III is, nigga. That's World War III because them niggas be getting ready for something. They've been getting ready for something. How I know? Because it's World War 16 as far as the rest of the world's concerned. They've been out there killing folk, doing their thing, fucking up shit for everybody. You know, I don't know how things be getting worse. Education keep changing. You know, niggas hate Obama still, even though he did, you know, even though he made a good face for y'all while y'all was doing all your crap. But because he was Negro, they couldn't let it go. And it's like, dude, that's wrong. That's wrong. That needs to be addressed, yo. We don't feel like that. We are ready to move on from y'all. Okay? We ready to move on from all y'all because the ones that are with it are right over here. Okay? They are right over here. It is y'all over there. Don't make it y'all against us. Y'all may got a few guns, man, but trust me, the 99% got more into us. Like, and try your best to not do that shit no more, man. Like, I ain't saying do that shit no more because some other niggas gonna take you out. Like, y'all really do need to, like, get on the program of life. Like, life really does work. And it's gonna take y'all some generations to get it down. I mean, Negroes and Latinos, we had it down for, I don't know how long y'all did, maybe 200 years. We had it down 400 years. Still had life. Niggas getting killed every day. Still got life. You know what's a real funny joke? How they've known about their God, the Jehovah of Hosts, the Hebraic God. They've known about that for this whole time, but they've never got it.
What do you mean?
Like, they've never got it. They've never understood the spirit of it all. They talk about how they understand him, but they still out there killing folk. They talk about how they understand him, but they still did the conquest. They still talk about they understand him, but, you know, they still do all that. They still made the Mormons. They still made Darwin, made all this other stuff. Well, Darwin isn't actually that bad. I shouldn't put that with them.
I mean, what? Maybe they're speaking upon a different God.
Oh, they definitely are.
That's what I think. I'm like, oh, you can say God, but, you know, everybody got
and you know, yeah, because see, that's why I just said it to myself. I need to start saying the Jehovah of Hosts. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Hebraic God.
Exactly. There's different, you know.
You know, that's who I'm talking about.
Different, you know, different people like. That's their God. And when they say God, that's their way of covering it up because they don't like saying the whole thing, but they just say God.
That's why niggas be saying you are God because it's like, yeah, look at how powerful it will become. Look at that. the spirit is real, bro. I feel like 2020 niggas really gonna get that shit understood. Cause man, all this war stuff, like what you talking about? Let the people who wanna go to war.
I don't give everybody a choice. Like, you wanna go?
Cause everybody has a choice. You know, the nigga that's out there, hey, we gotta get these boys together in their suits out there in Washington. They're doing their thing. Ain't none of them talking. None of them gonna go to war. Yeah. The whole White House, and ain't none of them gonna go. But we gonna hear them on TV and not change the channel or turn the TV off. It's like, nah, they talking something else. And when they come here, matter of fact, all your kids, get them together and get them at your house. Which one you want? For what? Nah. He ain't here, no thank you. Well, sir, we're gonna have to go to he ain't here, no thank you. We can have a war right here. Not for mine. You know, and a lot of them did stand up like that. A lot of them did. That's why I'm sure draft day was a lot crazier than we think. But, you know, all them white folks, it was like, yeah, send my boy.
I know. How do you think draft day was?
For them white folks, it was like, send my boy. And I'm telling you, nigga,
yeah?
I'm telling you, it was a crazy day. I don't know for sure. I need to look that up, but I know it was a crazy day where they was like, no, not my boy. Maybe for World War II when they was out there dropping bombs and all that shit, you know, like it was a little easier for niggas to be like,
I'm afraid of that because I thought I was gonna get away with not being able to be drafted, and they still accepted my ass.
No, you will. Fuck them. Wherever you gotta be that day, I'll have a shootout. But no, my children are right here. I'm the provider for this. This is my home. I'm not going to war.
A bunch of people running out of store.
I'm not going to war. Go get the next young man who can go to war, sir. As for me and mine, yeah, no. We're gonna put that red shit right here. This shit paid for. Sorry, not this one. Pass on over. Bye. And if they want, and if you go, because I was thinking, what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to, okay, where's the training gonna be at? Oh, in Nebraska? Okay, cool. Yeah, we can go to Nebraska. Training for 8 weeks.
Most people to
as soon as nigga, the whole time, nigga. Yes, sir. This is how you do it right here. Christian Hurd's the best sniper. Hurd's the fastest one. Hurd's the best one. Oh, you already know, right? Hurd, you're number one. You're gonna be an A shooter out there in Iran. Goddamn right, sir. God bless America. And as soon as that 8 week is done, all right, y'all. This is how we gonna get on up out of here, nigga. I don't. Goddamn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we doing this shit in Nebraska. You ain't about to get me on the plane. Now if they tell me, all right, we're gonna send you back home, and do all that, then yeah, I'm gonna let them know, hey yo, all of us in this LA sec, when we touch down wherever you at, we gonna meet up right here, nigga. This is where we gonna be at, because we not going to war. We need to make sure that they come to our house and see us, or they're not here, they go AWOL, and they go somewhere else. Okay, we about to be bums for about a good week until the shit pass over. And then after they do all this shit, after I was AWOL and they come back, now we just gotta be ready. Now we gotta be ready. Let them know we ain't about to live under live, but we are not going to war. All right. So after all that's done, we now yep, that's me. I'm here. I gotta go to jail. Okay, send me to jail because now everything is out there. Them inmates are gonna be different inmates. They gonna try to put me in the craziest place possible where niggas don't give a damn about the air that they breathe. Yeah. But at least I'll be a little bit better trained.
Yeah. That's true, man. That's crazy.
World War III. And that's why the World War III isn't gonna happen. Because I think people know too much. People know too much. They're just trying to distract us a little bit more while they keep doing their shit. But it's 2020 now. Niggas is all that 400 years official and shit. I don't even know about that. Because honestly, I'm thinking it's like 600 years. Minute, I don't know. But
for the what?
Since slavery began and ended, But it's like slavery was in Brazil and in South America too. Same way they're doing it up here. It was just that one letter. Once they, I think it was like Henry Hinchcliffe. Shout out, look that shit up. I think it was like Hinchcliffe. There was some letter where some nigga was like, all right, if you really want to make a slave, though, this is how you got to do it. Of course, he got it from someone else, but he was like, you got to make sure that the slaves worship a god that looks like, the people that enslave them. You got to make sure that you have the children grow for 1 or 2 generations and then separate the children. You got to make sure that you fucking fuck the dude in the ass and shit. You know, make sure that you do it in front of kids and everybody, so everybody knows that he's humiliated. You know, like all that type of shit. You know, where it's like not just enslave them. You know, now you got to do all that because in America they was having a problem with controlling their slaves. You know, like having revolts and stuff. That's why you hear all that. What's it called? What's that nigga name? Like, I mean, not Harriet Tubman, but the other nigga that actually like led a rebellion, Kevin Bacon or something like that. But you know, like it was like niggas was like, no, we're not gonna. But then they started implementing things like that. Where it's like, nah, that'll really break you down. You know, that's real mind warfare. You know, they took it to that level. Damn.
I think there was I forgot what there was a video that was they were recording a woman that went through the went through slavery.
And then it was saying like 400 years since like the Henry Hinchcliffe.
No. The lady was saying some shit like they were asking her about how was like damn I forgot what it was, bruh. It was some shit, but she was saying some. I gotta look it up. I'm not too sure on the subject, but she was saying something else happened that was otherwise during slavery.
During slavery,
yeah.
That they were saying that they weren't, or that they were doing more or less.
Less
Than those things. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure in certain places they weren't doing all that. In certain places, you know, but that was just certain places. Unfortunately, in other places where that story comes from, they were doing those things. You know. Not to say it derogatively toward you. I'm sorry, 'cause I'm still doing that. But yeah, like people did do. I don't want to say people did do those things, but it's been recorded that those types of things not only did occur, but were written down to happen like that. That were written down telling people you should do it like this. So of course, certain people who had a better moral sense, because of course, not all white people had slaves. Some of them white people was out there working with them and was like, no, I just have you to help me out. You know, and we ain't gonna treat you like that. Yeah. You know, we do this, but I can't treat people like that. Yeah. You know, that's why the whole Django thing. But of course, there were those types of things, of course. But that was just that select few. You know, thank God that you were able to be a part of something like that. In fact, it was probably people like that that's even why niggas are still alive today.
Why should I grab this?
Because on the real, that letter, if you ever seen it, that Henry Hinchcliffe letter? Yeah, if you've seen that, it's like, nah, you are right. That will totally break some people down, and it did. And it totally did. It told you that you should fuck the slave in the butt. You know, the male slave in front of his children. You know, they took it to that level where they was telling them that not only should you you know, like not give them the food that they've grown, that you should, you know, fucking make them do sharecropping. And things like that. Like, you should do that. But it also made them worship a god that looked like, it told them to make a god that looks like you, the enslaver, and make sure the slaves worship that god. You know, to really fuck with their mind. The Henry Hinchcliffe letter wrote in there ways to really fuck with the slave's mind. So that way it would last on for generations, you know? Like, their mothers will teach their children, be aware of the slave master. Don't ever try to overtake him or overthrow him or help your father because he'll kill you, you know, or he'll fuck you in the butt, or he'll, you know, send you away from me. You know, you gotta always be a good boy, always, you know, say yes sir, no sir. You gotta always do that, or else. You know, like he wrote in there, like that's how you'll get to that point, by doing this to the slaves. You know, it'll replicate itself easily. Yeah, the God, and then there are other things, of course. Those are just the three major things. But yeah, he wrote it out how to take it to that level, a simplified version how to take it to that level. You know.
And so the guy that wrote it was a white guy.
Yeah, Spanish dude, I think.
That's crazy. He was like a military guy, or was he?
You know what? Probably.
Sounds like some military.
No doubt.
That's crazy, yeah, because that definitely is mental warfare.
Mental warfare. Because slaves weren't anything new. You know, slaves weren't anything new, but as it just so happened, people had a lot more morality. You know, only in this time have things changed, but they'll be like, yeah, we took over this land, And those are the fucking people that are there in that land. So you all basically work for me. We're gonna take your young men and take some to my army. Some of you we're gonna kill because we can't be trusted. But the ones that we live, you know, you're our serfs. Some, you know, I'm a slave, whatever. But fucking yeah, that's what it is. You know,
Crazy.
but they just had to work. If when they took over like a populated place that was okay, no, these fools make money. Don't take the war over there, you know, because but they are a part of this shit. So let them niggas know. Go over there, let them know. You know, some of them gonna have to die. You know, sorry about that, but you can't be trusted. This is the new king. You know, even that was bad, but that's, you know, it made sense why you was a slave. It's like, oh no, it's bad. But we can figure this out. You know, it's gonna be hard to fight this, but at least we know what to fight.
That's crazy. Some motherfucking
That's
hypnotism.
crazy, man.
I am, bro. I am insane.
The whole podcast.
The whole shit.
Bro, but it's like, yeah, and unfortunately, in America, all that starts with getting a job so you can make some money, you know, or finding a way to make your skill make some money, because you got to have that capital.
Well, as long as you have a skill, you can make
Yeah.
money off of your skill.
Yeah.
Any skill.
Any skill.
It should do a podcast, bro.
Dude, I'm recording right
That's what
now.
I'm doing right now.
I'm recording right now, and then you'll see what it sounds like. I'll post it up on YouTube. And it's good because, yeah, it's just facing. It's facing.
Just make a cool art cover for the back photo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You son of a bitch.
So fucking sounds Russian.
Rob, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. My Russian accent is actually very well. If I do must say, oh, this is combination of Yoda talk and general Russian accent that I have heard.
It sounds more Portuguese.
More Portuguese, huh?
It sounds almost Portuguese.
Yes, because my British accent is actually Australian.
Gold
Australian.
Oh, Australian. That's funny.
Yeah, man, that I definitely need to. I need to start writing some stuff down too, man. But it needs to, like, I'm dumb when I say all that stuff. Like, it's too much theory, rather. It's too much theory.
But some people are on that.
Yeah.
Some people like that.
And
But
that's-
honestly, I don't think that was too much theory. I don't think that was
Because
too
I need
much.
to, like, keep getting with people, you know, and
Yeah.
keep propagating this out, because it's like, hey, bro, 2021, we're taking it to them. Not playing. I know I don't got a gun right now, but if we get lucky, we won't have to use no guns.
Yeah.
But yeah, the education system needs to change. We're doing that. Fuck what they wrote down. All right, I get it. Go to the meetings. That makes sense. I know. But we see that shit ain't really working. We see that, right? We see that shit ain't really working, right?
Yeah. Hello? Okay. I can see you at your pad if you want, because I'm in North Long Beach right now. Yeah, if you could. Alright, for sure then. I'll hit you up right now once I'm ready. Alright. Hey, this fool got that shit.
Huh?
I said this fool got that shit, he just called me. So just let me know whenever you want.